So I'd be 3.5 hours in the car at this point.
Okay.
Get to Amersham. John Robbins had arranged things. Lovely.
Beautiful.
We had pre-match pizza.
Yes.
Which I doubt again Bale does.
No.
Got changed. Put my shirt on, which you'd bought from the Far East, and it looked for all the world like it had been sprayed on by someone who's, I don't know.
Just someone with an agenda against you.
Yeah, with a vendetta.
Yeah.
Looked like it had been sprayed on me by an ex to make me look as fucking stupid as possible.
So the shirts were, we were playing in the England, England were playing in the Admiral 1980 to sort of 1984
my favourite
kit.
England kit.
And Wales were playing in the Adidas 1980 to 84 kit.
Yeah.
The one we beat England in, the one we beat, what was the other big result? We saw Drew with Brazil in that kit.
Yeah.
Lovely shirt.
Yeah, very nice shirt.
Because I'm not particularly well organised, someone had organised my stuff for me. So I think Steph had paid the money.
You really against organisation. I would go
I
as
just
far
don't.
as to say. For those of you who are crossover listeners, right, to Elis and John,
Yeah.
Google.guy.
Yeah, that's my.
But carry on.
So.
There's been a lot of discussion with Google Doc guys.
Just to let a bit of light in upon magic there.
Poor old Daniel Kitson getting blamed for something he hadn't done.
So I don't know what size the shirt was, but I've got
the biggest one they could get.
I've got 2XL shirts which fit me perfectly well.
Yeah.
This 2XL shirt did not. Right. Very unforgiving in bright red as well. To the point where I can't remember if it was Ben from Pappy's or Ed Gamble. I think it was Ben. Commented on my feet after the game because I took my shoes and socks off because I had the wrong size boots on, which again Bale rarely does.
Yeah.
So you've got lovely feet, haven't you? I said, yeah, I've got nice feet. You're lovely. You got nice legs as well, Pop. So thanks very much. They're quite good shape, your legs. So they're not bad. Yeah. He said, so you look like a wine glass, which is fair comment.
That is good.
Got a quite nice leg still, but then it was this enormous bowl-shaped red thing on top of it.
There was a point where wine. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to help you put your football boots on in the changing room because, unbeknownst to everyone else, you tried 3 times to do them, and no one could see the strain that was on your face at that time.
And they've both been like all fatties will sympathise with this. They've been side-laced.
Yes, they have.
It's where the knot is on the side of the boot, not on top. There's no way I'm making the front of that boot. Not a chance.
That's not happening.
So yeah, size 9 boots on, size too small because Ben lost my boots.
But I would say that your footballing performance belied this build-up.
Yeah, I thought you were a better game than I expected, actually.
Yeah, likewise.
Well, when I was fit, I wasn't bad at football.
You said something so funny at half time. You said, that's the first time I've chested the ball since the 80s.
It is.
80s ended 35 years ago.
88 to be precise. I remember the game. No, because I've had kick-arounds, like 5-a-side kick-arounds.
Yeah.
You
If
know
I
when you're
hadn't done
chesting the ball
something
down from
for
height there.
35 years, I would be absolutely rubbish at it. So I was
If
very
you remember,
impressed.
I actually chested it down, and then just after that, I nutmegged Henry Packer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who then denied I'd nutmegged him. He said, no, you beat me, Buzz, but you didn't meg me. I said,
went
fucking
through
hell,
the
mate, everyone saw you do it.
Yeah.
Everyone saw me do it.
Yeah.
And then someone said, it would have, who said it? Was it Crosby or one of the boys said, it would have looked, it was cool anyway, but if you'd have done it nonchalantly, as if like I always do this afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as you did it, you laughed and smiled. It was funny. Elis, of course, hey, we're not mentioning this.
Hat-trick hero.
First half, 3-0 to Wales, courtesy of E. James, and E. James.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
Oh, you're not wrong at all. I played one of the worst through balls over the top, apologised to Al, at which point he scored. And, I took back my apology and accepted the assist.
Well, I think it was the second, because the first one I hoofed it forward.
Yeah. None of them were classy.
And Al beat like 3 players, then scored. I thought, that's an assist.
Yeah. I'm having this.
That's an official assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Stats look good.
But then, I tell you what, 2 things which I wasn't expecting to happen.
Okay.
Our fitness fell off a cliff.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
big time,
Died big time.
Also, they bring on their secret weapon, Daniel Kitson,
Yeah, he's a good player, Dan.
but in goal. And the master of the... We'll talk about this in the Daily Thompson doc. A master of the mind game, Kitson.
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
Fucking got me.
So they had an extra player, though. I counted them. They had 10 at the second half. We had 9.
Did
they?
That explains my inability to close them down in midfield in the second half.
Yes, there were big gaps in
I was chasing shadows.
Because Dan is a really good player. He's just sporty, Dan. But Dan went in goal because he had a show that night. He was doing a matinee and an evening show performance. Because I played yesterday, and he went in goal a lot because he was saving himself for the show, so he didn't want to get injured.
Okay.
But no, he's one of those people who's he's good at pool and he's good at darts, and he's just...
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
So
I nearly killed Tom Crane, and then Stefan finished the job, which was nice.
I was straight into it.
Now R.I.P.
Yeah.
He's a fucking great player.
He changed sides at one point. I said, I'll just change sides, Tom.
He came over to me halfway through the game and said, you give me a massive dead leg. And I went, oh, okay.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. I went, good. And he went, what do you mean good? I went, well, Al told me you were really good, so I've been trying to give you a dead leg throughout the game. I've been trying to hurt you.
I clattered into him in the first 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Running towards him as fast as I could. He then passed the ball. I couldn't stop at that point. And I collided with him. Luckily, Mike Wozniak saw sense and let the game play. But Crane was like, fucking hell, Bub, just had my knee reconstructed. What are you doing? I said, all right, mate, chill out.
Fuck off.
I said, think of me as an oil tanker. I cannot stop, and I cannot change direction.
In a way, it's your fault.
Yeah. Get out of the way.
The lovely Robin, Robin's his best mate. He was in goal, and he absolutely clattered into me the first 10 seconds. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And he said, are you all right, Elis? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. And he went, my ears are ringing.
He played out in the second half because Kitson turned up. He went past me, and he's not... He won't mind me saying this. He's not the most physically adept bloke either, right? He's good, but he's gone past me, and he's doing me for pay because I'm so knackered. I thought, I'm not having this. So I just kicked him in the knee from behind. Like nowhere near the ball. And apologised immediately to him. I said, I'm so sorry about that, Rob.
Yeah, but it had to happen.
But, you know, I had no option at that point.
There were a couple of great... I thought that your friend Den's throwing Chris Skull into a thorny bush.
And then kick the ball at him. And then kick the ball at him.
And then kick the ball at his head while he was in the bush, unable to get out.
I talked to him about that after it was Den's, because he's like such a nice bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's got that red mist thing that I've got.
Yeah.
See, he was like trying to shepherd in the corner. He pushed him over the end line into the bushes and then kicked the ball at him. Like, go on, Den.
The funniest, my favourite moment of the whole thing is we went to the pub afterwards, and it was a lovely stag. Right? Everyone was nice and everyone got on. So it's just brilliant. Because obviously I'm the only person who knows everyone. But I really love watching Denz and Nish discuss music. They've liked the same music for years. That was really good. But because Denz is a lovely Westphalian, he was so grateful that people were putting money behind the bar, right, on the tab. Tab 14. So Ed Gamble went up to the bar and put another 100 quid on tab 14. And Ted was like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. Such a nice, what a lovely, kind gesture. At which point, Bubs got the receipt out. Was like, yeah, I've done it as well. So
we've all actually put something behind.
Fucking Gamble getting all the fucking praise.
If you could thank me as much as you're thanking Ed, that would be really great.
Or half as much. I've only put 50 quid behind there, but I'm just saying.
I'm a good guy too.
I'm a good guy too, proof of getting receipts out. The football, though, it's such a good laugh playing football.
It was lovely.
It was
lovely.
Really good.
I'll say one more thing about Denz. The same bloke who pushed a bloke deliberately into a hedge and then kicked the ball at him was the same fellow who at half time apologised to Stefan for burping.
He burped and I went, fucking hell, that was loud. He went, oh, I'm sorry. You're not offended.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is anybody offended if I burp or fart? It was one of the greatest conversations.
I said you're not in chapel in Carmarthen now, Denz.
Oh, the other thing.
I got a fair play to Stu Matthews there.
Yeah. Oh, he's a top bloke still.
After I bundled Crane for the second time, and again, Wozniak let it go. Being a good bloke that he is. Mather launched himself at me, nowhere near the ball. Yeah. I thought, fair play, mate. This is what I saw. Now we're in a game.
Rugby league.
Yeah.
So this is rugby league background.
I loved it. I loved
this fan.
Lovely stuff.
The other thing,
rough and tumble,
is we were in Amersham, which is a very, very nice part of Buckinghamshire.
Lovely, yeah.
In a very old pub called the Elephant and Castle. And then there was about 7 or 8 of us left. So we decided to move on. So the Londoners went home on the last train.
Well, there's 2 parts of Amersham we should set up. There's I didn't know this. There's Old Amersham.
Yeah, we were in Old Amersham.
And there's New Amersham.
It's nice Amersham.
Yeah. So New Amersham just looks like any town. Old Amersham is beautiful, right? We were in Old Amersham. So we went to the pub that's opened late, which I think is called Checkers.
Checkers?
It is called Checkers, yes.
And
Checkers.
we found Amersham's prick.
Yeah.
Amersham. All towns have a wanker. We found him.
When you say we,
yeah. Well, right. This is what. So, me and Steph and my brother-in-law Jacob, Ben Clark of Pappy's, Stu Mather of Witness, and
Imran, your other brother-in-law.
Imran, my brother. We had to deal with it, right? What? But why are we dealing with Amersham's bell end? Oh, it's because Mike had been singing karaoke with him. Mike had him in his tractor beams immediately.
Seconds of entering the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him.
And it was it was a proper. I've not had a discussion with a dickhead in a pub like that for years. Yeah. But I used to have, when I was going out in Carmarthen, I used to have them all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's something that tends to happen more in small places. So it stopped happening as much when I was in Cardiff. Although it did happen in Cardiff.
I think you're probably an outside. 10 of those people in that pub would be in there 3 or 4 times a week.
Yes.
It's not a destination pub.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going there as part of like a sightseeing trip to England.
No,
right?
true.
No.
You've turned up on the estate pub.
Yeah.
And no one knows who you are.
Yeah.
But I walked in there like in one of my customary shirts. And the prick in question, who I quite liked.
Luke.
Yeah. Let's call him what he is, Luke.
Let's give him a name.
Just went, hey, Tom Selleck. Well, you'll do. And then I think David Soul was on the jukebox.
It was. So
within seconds of walking in the door, I'm arm in arm with this bloke now. We're like nose to nose singing David Soul to each other.
Yeah.
I look around, I just see Steph shaking his head.
I was being a good guy and buying around.
I want to see the receipt, please. Yeah, and then we went to the jukebox and we picked a few more songs.
Yeah. We did well on that.
Him and all his mates were banging into their Class A's, I found.
Oh, yeah. Not really. Yeah.
And then we came out and he was just walking. I said, listen, look, I've got to go outside, mate. It's my mate's stag night and I've just been in here with you for the last 15 minutes. I need to go and see my friends.
Lovely Jake and my brother-in-law had come out and he was
so he followed me out.
They're all doing gear in the toilets.
I wasn't, by the way.
No.
So I followed him out to the beer garden. I mean, let's be honest, a bit of concrete next to an A road.
Car park with a bench.
And he was what I can call extremely offensive, and right off the bat. To be fair to him, when he got outside, wasn't
he? Yeah. And
then the landlord, who I thought was a good landlord, came out and said, "Listen, do you want me to tell him to fuck off?" Basically,
yeah.
And I said
yes. You said no.
Yeah, I said no. He's all right. Like David Soul. But the second time, he did say, "Listen, you've got to go home, mate. You've got to go.
Got to go home."
He said, "I'm going to come in and finish my pint." He said, "No, you're not. You're going home." And obviously, this is not the first time this has happened with Luke.
It didn't feel like it felt like a regular. That's how he gets home most nights.
Put it this way, you're in a good pub when you turn up. There's a bit of a smell of weed. People are outside at midnight. We're in vests.
Yeah, even if it's raining.
And then you go in and they're serving the beer in plastic cups.
Yes, please.
There's no sporting event on. There's no festival.
Yeah, just in case.
To me, the end of a perfect night that was.
Yeah.
It was great.